Okay, here's a test. So I rearranged my Canon gear to 4 bags instead of 5, or 6 actually. So what I did was I had a rucksack here, Low Pro. It's the biggest one that they got, where you can put stuff in here. But I got the 3 big lenses that I just bought recently. I bought the 100mm macro. I bought the 85-2, and also, what was it? Yeah, the 28-70. Okay, I got all 3 right here. So these are my L lenses. All right. So I'll keep this separate from the other gear. Because on my RF full frame lenses, I got the dummy battery in here in that pocket, but then I got the 1-500, which is an L, the 15-35, which is an L. Now, what is this? Oh, this is the 24-105 f2.8, and this is the 85-2 macro. Okay. And I got my battery chargers here. This is the EF to RF lens. So that's bag number 2. And then the third and final bag, I got the R6 II, which I incorporated with the 35mm, the 50mm f1.8 with the R5 II. So R6 II with the 35mm f1.8, and then the R5 II with the 50mm f1.8. 35, 50. I had the battery charger, or I should say the battery grip. I got a power bank. I got all the batteries for both cameras right there. I got a camera strap. I got the USB-C for charging from a power bank, you know, for the dummy battery for the R5 II or for the R6 II. Okay, I got a couple of tripods. I got the camera cap and a rear lens cap for both cameras. So this is a complete setup for the full frame. For my mobile, this is what I'll shoot as my B camera, is the R50. So I have the Rode Wireless Go mic, the original one, the 2, or I have 2 different ones. I have a battery charger for the R50 and the camera cap with the rear lens cap. For the Sigma 18-50 f2.8, which is excellent. That is an outstanding lens. Here's 3 batteries, extra batteries. And then of course I got cables in here too. So the only thing missing out of this whole bunch is my R10 with all the APS-C RF lenses. But he'll be returning that in about a month or so. But for now, I got the R50, I got the R5 II, and the R6 II. So the next thing is reorganization. So I did my studio a little bit. I've had my monitor to the right-hand side, and I changed it up where I moved the monitor to the left, okay? And that's the computer. So you can see the bokeh. I'm a little bit closer. I look a little bit sharper, okay? And this is the Z6 II, so it's not up here. It's eye level. Same thing with the R5 II. So on the S5 II, no puppy. This is the S5 IIX, so everything is nice and straight for the overhead shot. And then this is the R5. I'm sorry, the Z5. I get so many cameras, I get mixed up. So, a good close-up. Got to get my hand out of the way. So, Z5, Z6 II. All right. Just a quick showing what's going on with the studio, what I'm doing with the cameras. I think I'll take the R5 II, R6 II with me with all the full frame lenses. I got 2 Q3s. I got the Fuji X100 5 and 6 with me. And then I had the Ricoh's GR3 and 3X. I also have the ZV-1 Mark II, ZV-E10, and the ZV-E1. All those lenses. So what I like using, and I was dealing with that yesterday, I might take the A7 C2 also with all the Sony full frame lenses and on the trip. So why am I not taking Nikon? Well, I got a lot more equipment. If you take all the lenses together, that's half of what I have with Nikon. Okay, so I think I have everything set up perfect on the Studio 32 and the Studio 64, which I'm on now. And I'll just leave the Nikons here. I got like half the equipment at the studio, the other half in the closet, in bags, ready to go, ready for a shoot. And that's the Nikon 1, the APS-C ZFC Z50. I have the, in one bag, I combine that one with the Z6 III and the ZF. I got another bag with the Z8 and another bag with the Z9. All have the batteries, all have the camera caps and stuff. So I have each bag all set. And then of course I have the Leica SL2S with the lenses. And since I had the 2 Panasonics on the Studio 64, I can utilize all the lenses in that camera on a shootout by itself. So I have more space underneath to store my equipment and more organization. The reason why I also moved the monitor to over here is when I'm at the product review table, which is over here, okay, over there, I can't see the monitor. I have to walk over here, pause it, end it, whatever. Now I got a mouse there with the other external speaker, and when I can close it from there. So that's what I'll be doing. Hope this helps out people in a little bit. I'll have a video of all this, the new setup, and I'll add it up to this. So thank you for watching. Remember, stay safe, keep smiling, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye, folks. Have a wonderful day. All right, so I'm using the APS-C 16mm f2.8 on the ZV-E1 full frame camera. So my neighbor edged my grass and did that front part. I did this part, so it all looks nice and neat just before the trip. They need to do the ditch. As you can see, I did my part. Now they have to do their part. And they should be doing it sometime early next week before it rains again. But the grass is still green. But anyway, just to finish this video, so I talked about the Canon and stuff. So here's the bag that the ZV-E1 came out. There's the R50. There's the two Q3s, Leica. These are lenses underneath for the RF system, which I forgot to bring in, but they're nice and organized. They're the small ones, the 16, the 24, and the 35. So I forget what other lens I had on the R6 too, but anyway, R6, R5 II, the 3 latest lenses that I picked up, and then of course rest of the lenses for the Canon. I have the X100 V6. Yeah, that's the ZV-1 Mark II. This is the Ricoh's GR3, GR3X. Okay, and that's a ZV-E10. I haven't put the full frame lenses in with the Sony, with the A7C. I'm not too worried about the ZV-E10s and those lenses because I got all the wide already in with the bag. That's 11 millimeter, the 16 to 28, or the 1018 I mean. So, but this is the new setup, okay? So you can see I paused this. I'm going to put up the video and add it to this video for the last clip. But you see, with the 16 millimeter, which is in dynamic active state, I don't think it's in crop mode, but you see how clear the picture is? So I cleared up a whole bunch of space with my camera bags, because they're in the car right now. And basically, I'm set up for any live streaming or whatever. I got a little fan. I got Yennefer. I changed the light over here, move that there, put the Eiffel Tower back there. You know, you just change it around. So this way, when I'm over here showing the product, I can then use the mouse, which I have right here, and I can pause it, you know, when I'm done, or I can end it. So I got everything centered, everything's looking good. There's my Studio 32. So I have the FX30, I have the R5C, I have the ZV-1 Mark II for the overhead. So all I have to do with this is go like that. Okay? So that way you don't see my bald head anymore. And then last but not least, I got the old 860-100 for the puppy cam for this studio. So I got the S5 II for one, and then I got the A60-100 on the other. So that's my setup. This is what I've been doing. I'm getting ready for the trip. Got my bag set up. I just have to do my clothes, and then I'm ready to start driving. So anyway, I already said goodbye. So let's begin and focus, okay? So there you see me. I'm trying to, there, now you can see me. So this is Z6 II, Z5, all right? Okay, bye folks. Have a great weekend on the Labor Day. You got 2 days after today left. And then back to school, unless you're already gone. Sorry. Bye, folks.